What it is, y'all, it is your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back today with more Dokkan. Now, today we're going to be talking about the incoming top LR banner. This will be dropping tonight around 1 a.m. Eastern time, whatever that is, your time zone. Just got to do a little math to figure that one out. But this banner is interesting. All right, so let's get started here. This is a top LR banner. So let's go down here and look at the featured units and kind of make a decision on this. Because while the new, I call it 17 in Frieza, but it is 17 in Frieza. We'll get into those units here in a minute. While these units are really, really, really awesome, and I do like them a lot, I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't blow my Dragon Stones on this for two very good reasons. But before I get to those reasons, let's actually talk about the 17 in Frieza unit. So I'm going to start with actually the physical Golden Frieza, because this unit drops as Golden Frieza, but when you Dokkan Awaken him, it becomes 17 and Frieza. That's why we call it 17 and Frieza. So, Leader Skills Universal Saga or Join Forces category, key +3, all stats 150%. It's very good leader skill. And the fact that it's Universal Survival Saga versus, like, you know, representatives of Universe 7 like we've been having, means this is another great leader for a lot of the units that maybe you picked up along the way beyond, you know, representatives of Universe 7, like MUI and Royal Blue Vegeta, kind of what they do. So, SA. Greatly raises attack for one turn, causes colossal damage to the enemy. The U Super, 18 key, is raises attack for one turn, causes mega colossal damage to the enemy, and lowers attack and defense. Now, I like that lowers attack. Lowers defense, it is what it is. Lowers attack literally means just all your other units take less damage. So that's very nice. Passive skill, attack and defense 70%. Great chance of launching up to 2 additional attacks, which, remember, the attack and defense 70%, it is what it is. When you get 2 additional attacks, that means that every single attack they're producing could get better and better and better. Plus an additional attack and defense 7% up to 70%, and key +1 up to +7 with each attack performed. So if you get additional attacks, and this really, like, is that situation where if you pull dupes, putting double attack in a unit like this really pays out. So while they could natively get 3 attacks, with double attack they can get 4 attacks, and they're far more likely to do it. Because if you remember, every single attack they do basically rolls for that chance to get that extra attack. Now, unfortunately, you can't get an extra attack for each attack performed. You can, however, instead of getting 3 attacks, get 4 attacks, and you have 3 chances to roll for that. So it's pretty awesome. So basically, they build up really, really, really quickly. And I actually got this unit on JP, and I can tell you from experience, they build up really quickly. Okay, chance of performing a critical hit +7%, and reduces damage received by 7% within the same turn with each attack performed. So the one thing to bear in mind with these guys, and this is a really important caveat to them, that only happens in the same turn. So if somebody's attacking on turn 1, you don't want to try to rely on the... Basically, you don't want to try to rely on the tanking. You really don't want to anyway. It's only 7% per attack. I mean, top's 28%. But you don't want to try to rely on that at all. You don't want to, like, put them in a situation where they're in turn 1, because those first couple hits are going to hurt bad. The tanking doesn't begin until they start doing attacks. So slot 2, slot 3, really a better spot for this unit. Okay. Active skill. They do have an active skill. Key +7, defense +77%, and performs a critical hit for 1 turn. Now, that's 1 turn. I believe if you activate that, I think every hit turn becomes critical, if I recollect. I don't remember. But either way, it's a very awesome thing. Okay? Can be activated after performing 4 or more essays in battle only once. So, in other words, can happen really quickly with this unit. Like, you could be turn 2, turn 3 and doing active skill. So this unit is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. But I'm going to get to my big caveat here in just a moment. Before I do that, let's go ahead and talk about the Int unit. Because the Int Android 17 actually becomes basically an all-teams unit. This becomes Representatives Universe 7, category key +4, all stats 150%, which is a very good link skill, or Super Int type, key +4, all stats 100%. So, really great skill. I kind of wish it was more Universe Survival Saga, but considering the art, I get it. I mean, it makes sense to be representatives of Universe 7. It's just, with Goku and Vegeta both having that, it's just kind of like, but I get it. It's MVP 17, like, at its best. So, 12th key. Greatly raises attack for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to the enemy, and raises allies' defenses. Raises allies' defenses for 1 turn. This means put him in slot 1, let him raise everybody's defenses, and then everybody else tanks even better. So that's pretty awesome. Unless you have like MUI on the or Royal Blue Vegeta on the front, or somebody that like is guaranteed to get dodge or something like that on the front. Like MUI, or sorry, Royal Blue already does like really awesome tanking. So kind of there's discussion to be had there as to whether you'd put one or the other on the front, but neither here nor there. Just know he's going to make everybody else on the team that much better at tanking. Basically, after this event, Universe 7 team is just going to be like the best team in the game for the longest. That's all you really need to know. 18 key. Causes mega colossal damage to the enemy, raises allies' defense by 30%, and a chance of performing critical hit 7% for 1 turn. So basically, gets part of the other unit's active skill for the U Super. This unit's awesome. Now, passive skill. Attack and defense 70%, plus additional attack and defense 70% when there are 5 or more representatives Universe 7 category allies on the team, plus an additional attack plus 70% when key is 22 or more. So really the goal with this dude is to fill the key bar as much as humanly possible. Plus an additional key plus 2 per Rainbow Sphere obtained. This unit's pretty nuts. And performing a critical hit plus 7% per Rainbow Sphere obtained. So your goal here is to get as many orbs as possible and make as many of those as you can Rainbow Orbs. Putting a and this is I got this unit on JP, and I can tell you from experience. Put someone who changes Rainbow Orbs on that team, and this unit goes absolutely bonkers. It's just a great unit altogether. So use this unit right, and you will love life. Mark my words on that one. Active skill. Greatly raises attack temporarily, causes ultimate damage to the enemy, and allies key plus 7 for 1 turn. So basically means you do that, you're going to be getting like the best parts of his passive and his U Super Op. It's just you're going to love life with this unit. Okay? Activation conditions. Can be activated when facing one enemy whose HP is 50% or less if there are a total of 5 more Universe 7 category allies on the team, with 2 or more of them attacking in the same turn. So basically, you have to have 5 Universe 7 units on your team, and 2 of them have to be on rotation with 17. Otherwise, you're not going to get that. So it is a harder active skill to get, but really, if you're building a Universe 7 team, you got to have this unit on there. He is an absolute must for a Universe 17. Just an absolute must. Great unit. Love it so much. Now, let's go back and talk about the banner for a minute, because there's a very special caveat to this, okay? Now, it's a good banner. It's got, I mean, the thing is you want to make sure you kind of level set your expectations here. There are not going to be Dokkan Fest units on this banner because it is a top LR banner. But the new Frieza, the new 17, both of them are featured, which is really nice. Now, the rest of the featured units, I mean, the AGL Frieza, he's really good, and he's got an EZA, and he's really nice. The rest of the 17s on here, not so much. The Strength Frieza, I think he's pretty good. The Physical Frieza, the ones right here and there, I think they're fairly respectable. I think, is that actually, that Physical Frieza, is that the one that actually transforms into Golden Frieza? I think that is, if I recollect. Let's see. Maybe not. No, that's the GT one, isn't it? I don't recollect. Doesn't matter, because I think that other one actually is a Dokkan Fest, so whatever. Woodbrain. So, should you summon on this banner? Absolutely. Absolutely you should. But don't spend Dragon Stones if you can help it. What does that mean? Well, very simply put, if you're not familiar, we are actually, we've been accruing them actually at this point. These rainbow tickets right here. These tickets are going to be available, and actually I've only got 29 of them. There's a whole bunch more that I'm going to farm up here throughout the course of the day. Basically, if you haven't been doing the free-to-play unit grinds, which I haven't, you really need to be doing that. If you do the free-to-play unit grinds and, you know, just follow all the missions, there's quite a few of these you can acquire. And basically, I just need one more. I'll get 3 multis, which is what I normally do on a top LR banner anyway. We'll get 3 multis for absolutely free. Free, y'all. Free. Yes. So, check your missions, farm these bad boys up. 3 free multis is like nothing to sneeze at. Because remember, this banner, being a top LR banner, is going to be stacked with every other non-Dokkan Fest LR in the game. Alright? So, here's the deal. These tickets can be used here. They can be used on the Dokkan Fest banners. I think they actually can be used on one of the other banners too. So, this is an interesting situation. If you want my opinion, Goku and Frieza are better units than these two, but considering we already had our opportunities to pull them, if you haven't done that yet, I would say do it on the top LR banner. But let me check this expectation too. Don't go crazy on this banner, because do remember, number 1, these units will come back. This is a top LR banner, not a Dokkan Fest LR banner. Probably within the next month or two, these guys will be in every single top LR banner, every single banner that can pull an LR, and including like when we get a Universe 7 team, we get a Joint Forces category summon. All those are going to have these units in there. These guys work on so many teams. So, actually, how many teams do they work on? Category, oh, okay, the Inland's only on 3 teams. I thought it was more than that. Universe Survival Saga representative of Universe 7 and Joint Forces. So if we get a USS or a representatives of Universe 7 category summon, these 2 will be in there. Frieza and 17 are Universe Survival Saga, Universe 7, Joint Forces, and Battle of Wits. So they're on 1 extra team. I thought they were on more teams than that, but it is what it is. So if we get one of those banners, they'll be on that. We get another LR banner, they'll be on that. We get just a general, like, type summon, int summon, physical summon, they'll be on their respective banners. So these guys are going to be around. And it's not like we get LRs like once a year anymore. We get LRs all the flippin' time. Remember, end of the year, beginning of the new year, we're going to get the guaranteed LR summon. They'll be on that banner. So they're going to be around. If you don't get them here, you will most likely get them eventually. They're going to be around. I cannot stress that enough, because if you go crazy in this banner, you don't pull them. Reason number 2, we have the global celebration coming up after this. I don't think we're going to get much of a break. I would imagine we're probably basically, maybe we'll get like, we'll probably get like Videl or something like that, which I'll be honest with you, as crazy good as she is, we were talking about last night on stream, I think she's an easy skip. I'll discuss that when she drops. It's a hot take, but trust me. Now, when we get that global celebration, we're going to get 2 more Dokkan Fest LRs that are going to be fan-freaking-tastic. When we get that celebration, you're going to want Dragon Stones for that. So do not blow... I'm going to cover that up right there. Oh, I can't reach. My green screen cut off. Don't blow all your Dragon Stones on this banner, because if you do, when that eventually comes around, which is going to happen sooner than later, you will be sorry, and you will have to buy more Dragon Stones. So for me, I'm going to blow my rainbow tickets on this. I'm going to farm up my last few rainbow tickets, and then tonight when the banner drops, we're going to drop rainbow tickets on it. And then that's literally where I'm going to be at. I get them, I don't get them, it is what it is. I got my Vegetas, my Gokus, I got what I was going to get from that. Well, I could use this on that banner, and I do think it's probably a better value on that banner. I got what I needed from those banners, so for me, these tickets are all going towards the new 17 and Frieza units. That's my 2 cents. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. Like, comment, share, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you all on the next one.